Hi guys, it's Lynn here. Hope you're having an amazing day. Now today I'm going to be carrying on with rearranging plants, but this time me and Hansi are doing it together. We're bringing down plants from upstairs that we have, and downstairs as well, in the house that we've been overwintering for the winter. And because spring is here now and the weather's definitely warming up, we're bringing in the rest of the plants that we've got in the house that need to go into the polytunnel. And we're going to be keeping some plants indoors because they're house plants and there's good light in the windows, so might as well make the space there, and it's lovely in the house. But some of the ones we've got in the 2 grow rooms and some of the big plants in our kitchen will be coming out into the polytunnel. Now, I did make a start already. I'll just show you what I did this morning. These are our Preskyopsis cacti. And these were in my office that I also call Grow Room 1. And I took them down this morning. It was a little bit too not bright enough to actually start making a video, so this is why I'm just filming now and just doing a little bit of an update of what I brought down. So they were in my office. So now the left hand side is all clear now where they were, so it means I'll have more room for my orchids and more room for some of the other plants I can spread across the tables now, and that's great news. But this is what I brought down so far. And Hansi has brought down these from his little grow room as well, his music room, I should say, as well. And we brought down the Cereus spiralis. This one has been repotted. Have to repot this one probably the next week or so when I get a chance. And some of the other Cereus is here, and our Pilocereus gunnellii, the one with the lovely arms. It's a lovely, lovely cactus that almost looks like a mini saguaro with its arms coming out. So that was in the kitchen. We brought that in. So it did a little bit this morning already. As I say, it was just getting light because lovely warm temperatures here, and I just couldn't wait to get started. So we brought a few down. But that's what we've done so far from upstairs. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you what the 2 grow rooms upstairs look like now. As I say, I've took some out of my office, the grow room 1, and a bit more space. But I'll show you what's up there and what we're going to be bringing down. And then I'm going to show you grow room 2, which is also Hansi's little music room, the plants we're going to be bringing down from there. And then we've got probably a couple in the kitchen, I think, that we're going to be bringing in, mainly the 2 big euphorbias. They're going to be coming down, possibly in the polytunnel here, because last year they kept blowing over because they're quite large plants and I don't want to get them damaged, so they might be better off in here. Loads of space. As you can see, there's absolutely tons of space here in this polytunnel now. In fact, it's that large you could have a little dance studio in here. But I say there's a little table under there. We're going to be having that little table we're going to be pulling out with a couple of chairs. We'll be able to have our breakfast in here in the mornings and our lunch and evening meal. It's going to be great. And so that's it. These Preskyopsis are commonly known as the leafy cacti because they're often, people just think they're just succulents. They don't realise they're cacti because they really don't look like cacti. They're tall, they have leaves, but they are actually cacti, one of the very first types of cacti, and they're linked to Preskia, which is also a leafy cacti. We're going to be bringing our Preskias that we have upstairs in the grow rooms also down here for the summer. But these are Preskyopsis. They're commonly used as a grafting plant. You often see little tiny, especially sort of hard, rare to grow cacti on their own roots grafted onto Preskyopsis. But we just grow these just because I like them. We just like them because I think they're great, and we have a lot of them, so we're probably going to be gifting some and selling some to family and friends anyway. And they definitely, I say, we don't need to have all of these. They're fast growing, they're very easy to propagate. You cut them and you don't, unlike other cacti where you have to allow to callus before rooting, you can actually cut these and stick them straight in water and they root pretty quickly, which is unusual for cacti because you nearly always have to allow them to callus over. Now if I was cutting them, trimming them down and putting them into soil, I do let them callus over then, but I know many growers would just literally just trim them, cut them and just stick them into water or stick them into soil and they root pretty much easy like that. But they're quite amazing cacti in itself. So that's what we brought down here, and say some of the Cereus. And what I'm going to be doing is, once we've brought all the plants from upstairs and downstairs in the house into the polytunnel, and then all the yard has been completed and everything, I'm going to do a complete update tour of inside the polytunnel, outside the yard and also inside the house, and show you what it all looks like now it's all been put away. I just sort of love this time of year because it's just wonderful to have the house back, because a lot of the plants are out in the polytunnel and yard. There's so much more space. I say it's always overwintering that's the biggest problem, because it's where, you know, having to keep all the plants in the house, and even the polytunnel is filled. But as I say, I've been making a lot more space, as you can see there. And then once everything's been neatly put away and everything, I'm going to be working my way through repotting some of the plants and changing the soil on some of them over the following weeks, over the spring and summer. So that's going to be very enjoyable. And yep, these I also brought down from upstairs as well. That was in my office, so then I brought them down. And that's it. So now let's go upstairs. I'm going to show you what we're going to be bringing down. Now guys, this is our other grow room here. This is also Hansi's music room. And as you can see, there's gaps here. We've been bringing some plants out into the polytunnel already. And Hansi has got the mellow cacti in his hand there, because yeah, he's going to put them out in the polytunnel. They're not, they're ones that are not cold hardy, you see, so we have to overwinter them indoors. But now the sort of the warmer weather's here, they're fine to go out. And then this is what we're also going to be bringing into the polytunnel, some stapelias. And some of these are just the puncture cuttings we've been rooting. Some stapelia seedlings that we have grown from seed. And this seed was gifted to us from Olga, from Olga's Dreamland. And Olga, look at these. They're absolutely amazing, the seedlings. And there's one little puncture seedling there, a little interloper that's somehow flown into the seed mix. And one little puncture amongst all the stapelias. Quite cute. This hoodie is going to be going out. And then this Pachypodium is going to be going out as well. The Euphorbia pochima, commonly known as the poinsettia, is going to be going out as well, probably into the yard with the fresh air. And then these house plants here, we've got the ZZ plant here and a Tradescantia. They're probably going to stay here because it's a very bright window here. And we've also got additional grow lights, not that we're going to need them at this time of year. But these are going to stay here, give more room for them. And this bit more space on the table then for propagating other things. We've got seedlings here as well, but they're under grow lights. And now they get a lot of light naturally at this time of year. So they're going to be staying here. And it gives us more room. It's a bit of a propagation room. And this lovely big Stapelia grandiflora is going out as well. And then these Prescias. Now, I was talking about the Presciopsis earlier, as you know, the leafy cacti. These are related to them. These are Prescia godsephianas. And yes, they're cacti, guys. I know, isn't it strange? They're cacti because of areoles here, where spines come out of, and also where new buds and shoots form. And these are the leaves. Isn't it beautiful? Lovely sort of peach colour, pinky colour leaves. Absolutely beautiful. So they're going to be going in the polytunnel too. And they're going to show you what else is going to be going out into the polytunnel from my office. Now this is my office here. And as I say, I've already took a lot of plants out already. I took the plants hanging basket stand here that had a lot of plants on. That's out now in the yard. So that's completely clear. And there's these two trays here. They need a good clean. But these were what was all the Presciopsis were on. That's obviously now in the polytunnel. So that's given me these two, bit more space here. So there's also additional grow light and light that comes in here. So that's extra room here. It means I've got more room for all the orchids here. They can be spread across. And also some of my rainforesty type of Hylocereus cacti, Piniocereus cacti and Seleniceriuses here can also be spread across. Probably keep these in here because they don't seem to like too much sun. Last year in the polytunnel they got a little bit pale, so they're better off here. Plenty of light from a south facing window. Also gives me more room for propagation. These are some of my seedlings here under the grow light as well here, so they'll probably stay here. Loads of natural light, and the extra grow light gives them extra boost because they're still quite young. And here again, some more Selenicerius, some Nepenthes carnivorous plants, a bit of a mixture of everything. So some is going to be coming in and some staying out. Might do these little tiny little Tephrocarctus and Echinocerius, the little cuttings and things. They might go in the polytunnel. And not quite sure what else to really put in there. Might keep the majority inside here. I'm just trying to think what else I probably will be putting into the polytunnel. Probably a couple of the Prescias at the back there, and this Harrisia, that will be going in the polytunnel, and probably Hansi's lovely big Perogia magnifica there. That is sort of leaning against the glass, as you can see. Got loads of buds already on it, loads of pups around the base, And that's probably all I'm going to be putting into the polytunnel, to be honest with you. This is a great south-facing window, so it's probably pretty good to keep a lot of these plants here. What I will be doing, though, is rearranging here, this windowsill here is going to be rearranged probably once I've done the polytunnel, and I'll show you what it looks like after. Obviously, the lithops here and the plistopilios at the back, they're going to be going into the polytunnel. And that's pretty much it. And just a few of the windowsill plants there. I've got a saguaro, I've got Asticium as well, and a Marginacerius, and an Ulbomania. So they're going to go into the polytunnel too. And that's pretty much what it looks like now. And I'm going to show you what we put into the polytunnel. Now guys, that's what we've taken down from both plant room 1 and plant room 2, both the two grow rooms, and these are them all here and a few round here. And it's just a case of putting them away into the polytunnel. So there's really not that much, and we've already put the Perescias away. These here, the Perescia Godseffianas, and they are absolutely beautiful. So there's loads of space for them there. They're going to thrive there, absolutely beautiful. And most of the plants we have got to put away are quite small plants, as you can see, loads and loads of room on the plant trays here and also here. So what I'm going to be doing, rather than just keep the camera rolling, it's going to be a bit of a long video. I'm going to cut it here and I'm going to show you what it looks like when all the plants are put away. And then probably the next few days we're going to work then on rearranging what plants we've got left inside the house. There's a few left obviously in plant room 1 and plant room 2, so we're just going to be rearranging that, making a bit more space. But I'm going to show you what this looks like when we put the plants here on this table away. Obviously this is staying here because this is gorgeous, Godseffiana, the Blossfeldiana. This is absolutely beautiful Kalanchoe, and that's going to stay here permanently on the table. And we have other plants here, hanging baskets, which are looking very good under there. This is just all the ones from the grow room on here. And what we decided to do was put the Euphorbia pulchima, commonly known as the poinsettia, outside. Going to give this a good water. This loves the fresh air during the summer, the spring and summer, so that's good. And then it's got a few here, some Sansevierias here to put away inside the polytunnel. And then I'm going to show you what they look like when they're put in their new homes. Now that's the table all cleared there, and we've put all the plants away. All we've got left is the two big euphorbias in our kitchen to put away, and we'll do that now. But there's the Perescias there, the Godseffianas put away there, and we put the other Perescias there too. And some of the mellow cacti are here, and the Ulbomania, Stetsonia, the Harrisia here. A couple of the epiphyllums that we had overwintering brought down here, and a couple of the Schlumbergia and the Ripsalidopsis cuttings there as well. And as you can see, there is still loads of space, which I'm really pleased about. And we put the Asticium here as well, and the Saguaro, the young Saguaro here. And to show what else, yep, we've got these Stapelias here. We put the other Stapelias there, and here we have the Hoodeas and the Stapelias, and also the other Hoodea here. This is actually Hunia, which is related to the Stapelia family. Quite unusual here. So what I'm trying to do is keep them into some type of group order. Sometimes it's a bit difficult to keep them all completely together, all the genesis together, because they're all different sizes. But I'm trying to do that as much as possible. It's much easier when it comes to caring for them as well, and also when people are viewing. And then I've got some of the other ones here. This is the Marginacerius, and another clyster cactus there, which we've got there because it just fits better there. And that's pretty much it. So I think that's all the plants brought in. We've got the big Sansevierias, the big, which is often known as the big whale cactus. So the whale, the whale fin of Sansevieria there, and the little baby from it there, and also the few other ones too, and the lithops are here, and that's pretty good there. And that's pretty much it. I mean, there's loads of space still, which is really good. And as I say, all we've got left to put away now is the two big euphorbias from the kitchen. And then once they're in here, we're going to keep them in here. Not quite sure where to put them, but there's loads of space anyway. So me and Hansi are going to do it together. And then once that's done, that means that this is the whole polytunnel more or less completed. I'm going to give a punchers a little bit of a tidy up. For example, there's a few small ones in front tall ones in front of small ones or things like that. But there's loads of room, so that's going to be probably the next job I will do. Once that's done, it means that the whole of the polytunnel is completely done, and it means then all I have to do is rearrange the 2 plant rooms, plant room 1 and plant room 2, what's left in there, to give it a bit of a tidy up and make it look a bit more better. But there's going to be so much space, guys, so that's that. And now I'm going to bring in the 2 euphorbias from the kitchen. So guys, that's my office, plant room 1, and as you can see, there's the 2 trays empty there. Put a few plants out, the ones into the polytunnel. These are what I'm going to be keeping in here now. I'm going to keep the other sort of Prescias there because there's loads of space on the windowsill now. Excuse the absolute mess in the windowsill, it's full of soil, and I'm going to take all of these plants out, give everything a really good clean, and completely rearrange this plant room. This is also my office, but it's a great window, south-facing window. And I'm going to be keeping a lot of the very young seedlings in here because also got the additional grow light as well. And rearranging everything. So stay tuned for a video, probably in the next couple of days, when I rearrange everything in this plant room, get it all nice and tidy, and show you what it looks like sort of now and what it looks like after. And now I'm going to show you plant room 2, so much space, and obviously this is Hansi's room. Plant room 2 is going to be Hansi's room, so that's what he's going to be doing in there. This is my room, but looking forward to rearranging all of this here. By the way, guys, before I go, I just have to show you this Hoya. This is Hansi's Hoya carnosa. That's in my in the office here, and it's absolutely packed with the most incredible of buds. Now, I made a few videos on this beautiful, beautiful Hoya flowering, but I just want to show you this here before I go, in case you have not seen the video. It is absolutely packed with the most beautiful of flowers, bundles of flowers. It is so, so beautiful, guys. Wow, this is Hansi's room, his music room, and you know what this was like before with all the plants, and look at it now, so much space because all the other plants have been brought into the polytunnel. And what we keep in here, obviously there's some seedlings here, different types of cactus and succulent seedlings on the go, some pelargoniums, other little seedlings there. And because these grow lights, I mean, excuse the light, I don't know how it's going to come out on video, is absolutely brilliant, very powerful. Brilliant to keep these in here because these carry on propagating. This is going to be a great little propagation room actually, and some more little, as I say, pelargoniums there, all being propagated. Hansi's great at propagating pelargoniums and that, and there's some coleus there, and this is our Tradescantia and the ZZ plants. I'll probably keep these in here because they get plenty of light and also lots of light from the grow light. Now all this extra space, Hansi's going to be rearranging all this over the next couple of days. So what I'm going to be doing is obviously now I'm going to be bringing out the 2 big euphorbias in the kitchen and show you where we put them. After that, then that's it. And I'm going to show you then when we rearrange both this plant room and my plant room. I'm going to show you what it looks like when we've done that. But as you see, there's so much space now. Absolutely fantastic. Now here I am in the kitchen, and these are the only 2 plants left to bring into the polytunnel. As you can see, we have tons of plants in our kitchen, mostly lots that have been propagated. Excuse the bags. When people come and visit us, they say, what the hell have you got in them bags? I say, they're cuttings, we're propagating. We don't really worry what things look like. You know, the plants are more important to us. But here's a selection of different types of plants, and I'm going to be making when everything's been tidied up, I'm going to make a complete update on the indoor house plants and also all the plants in the yard and polytunnel. But I'm going to wait till everything's been sorted out. Nearly there, guys. This, as you can see, is a bit of a mess, just needs tidying up. But this is a big Euphorbia triangularis, and that's going to be going out into the polytunnel. And this is Euphorbia tiracali, commonly known as the sticks on fire or the pencil cactus. But it's not a cactus. It's actually a Euphorbia succulent, but it's commonly nicknamed that. And these are the only 2 left to go in now. And then over the next few days, going to be tidying all this, rearranging all this, and the 2 plant rooms. So going to be very busy, guys. I tell you what, our plants certainly keep us busy. But you know, I wouldn't want it any other way. Just moving the Euphorbia triangularis there, as you can see. You're going to be taking that out. But I have to just show you this. This is our Begonia picta. It is absolutely massive. This was gifted to us as a little cut-in, and it is absolutely humongous now and gorgeous, gorgeous plant. Lovely big cane going all the way around. Bundles of flowers. And it's just humongous. I've just lifted it off here to get the triangularis out, but I just want to show you how beautiful it is. It was actually hidden a little bit in the corner, but this is an absolute amazing plant. It's just so gorgeous. Excuse the sink and everything, guys, but this is our kitchen, and I just want to show you this beautiful plant. It is so beautiful. And anyway, sorry to be sidetracked. I'm going to now carry on taking these euphorbias out. Now, guys, that's all of the plants that we're going to be putting outside for the spring and summer and in the polytunnel out of the house. And look where we've put the big euphorbia triangularis. It is incredible. And what do you think, Hansi?
Oh, love it. Sorry for my dress, but
early morning.
It's so much to do, so I don't have time to change clothes.
Do you know what? It's so true. We are so busy with our plants. We don't have time to get dressed.
Great.
But it is early morning, my love. Don't you worry.
This place. This is our paradise. Oh. This is our private botanic garden.
It really is.
Happy for this.
Yes. This is a dream, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that is every single plant that we're going to be bringing out for the spring and summer out into the polytunnel now. And now look at that Stapelia. Yeah. Oh, this is gorgeous, isn't it? And we have quite a few plants left in the house, but mainly house plants and young plants we want to be keeping in there. And we're going to be tidying up and rearranging both plant room 1, plant room 2, and also the kitchen is going to be tidied up and rearranged as well on the windowsill. But yeah, this is the Tiracali, the Euphorbia Tiracali there. Absolutely wonderful. And then we've got the Mother of Thousands behind. So there's loads of space. And the wonderful thing is as well, this is such a beautiful plant. We had it out in the yard last year, but it kept blowing over because it is quite fragile. As you can see, it got damaged a few times. Very top heavy. And we're going to probably be putting it into a bit heavier, bigger pot. And there's loads of space, so it means that we can get round to attend to all the succulents on here without getting stabbed. And the Pachipodium is there also.
The new leaves here.
Yeah, look at all the new growth. Isn't that amazing? Oh, it's gorgeous. So there you go, guys. That is the polytunnel completely done. All I'm going to be doing, probably tomorrow, I'm going to give the euphorbias a little bit of the apuntias. I got euphorbia on the brain, guys. The apuntias, a bit of a tidy up on this table here. It's pretty much okay, but obviously there's tall ones in front of smaller ones and vice versa. So just going to go and check that they're all bug free and things like that. That's the only table I've got left to do. And then once that's done, the whole of this polytunnel and the whole of the yard is done for the spring and summer. And it's been good work, I have to say. And I've got these little pots here. I'm going to be potting on these little Ophiforas that I've grown from seed. These, the next size up.
Rescue this one too.
Yeah, this one we notice it's a little bit lopping out of its pot, so we need to check that over. And then these we grew from seed, Trichoceras pacanois. We've got the next size pots up, so we're going to be potting them up. So stay tuned for some repotting videos coming soon. Whoops.
And this is not so common one. It's a Moravitsia. It's not so common.
No, it's quite a rare. So Hans is going to get that out the pot.
I really want this to thrive again.
Check what's happening.
I don't have a clue what's happening.
No.
Time for lunch.
So time for lunch now, guys. So thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for tomorrow's video when I give all the apuntias a bit of a sort and a tidy up, and then all we got left then is the 2 plant rooms and the kitchen to rearrange. So guys, thank you so much for your support. And if you want to know a bit more about how to grow cacti and succulents, do check out my website, desertplantsofavalon.com. Go to the different sections on there, on the growing tips, and it tells you all different sections on how to care for your cacti and succulents. So guys, I want to send you loads of love, heaps of happiness, and tons of plant power from across the Emerald Isle. And until the next video, bye. Plant flipping crazy.